A very warm welcome to this video, which is titled Fearing Death is Fearing Life. Embracing the inevitable for a fulfilling existence. The whole of humanity lives in this constant fear of death. The reason behind it and how we can tackle this particular emotion that is in us to have a fulfilling life is the subject of this particular video. As an introduction, I would like to mention a few points. The fear of death is deeply ingrained in the human psyche, often leading to reluctance to confront the existential questions surrounding mortality. However, a paradoxical truth emerges when one delves into this fear. Fearing death, in essence, is fearing life. To truly embrace life, one must come to terms with the inevitability of death, recognizing it is an integral part of human experience. In this exploration, we will delve into the psychological, philosophical, and cultural dimensions of this paradox, seeking to understand how confronting mortality can lead to a more profound appreciation and fulfillment in life. Let us first take the psychological perspective. From a psychological standpoint, fear of death often stems from the unknown and the uncertainties it poses. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, proposed that the fear of death is a fundamental aspect of the human psyche, shaping our behaviors and choices. However, psychologists like Ernest Becker expanded on Freud's idea, suggesting that the fear of death is a driving force behind human endeavors. Becker's concept of the denial of death posits that the individual construct symbolic immortality through achievements, relationship, and cultural contributions. By fearing death, humans unconsciously seek ways to transcend their mortality, leaving a lasting legacy. This has been actually recorded right from the Epic of Gilgamesh, where human beings, even 5,000 years back, started looking into how to attain immortality. However, this irony lies in the realization that this fear can prevent individuals from fully living in the present moment, as their focus becomes fixed on the distant horizon of an uncertain future. Next, we have the philosophical exploration. Philosophers throughout the history have grappled with the concept of death, contemplating its implication on the meaning of life. Existentialist thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus argued that fear of death can lead to a state of existential dread, hindering individuals from creating their own meaning in life. Sartre, in his work Being and Nothingness, emphasized the importance of embracing the inevitability of death to live authentically. He proposed that acknowledging the finitude of life allows individuals to make meaningful choices and take responsibility for their existence. Similarly, Camus, in his philosophy of absurdism, suggested that accepting the absurdity of life, including the certainty of death, is essential to finding purpose and joy in life. In this philosophical life, fear of death becomes a hindrance to the life fully lived. By embracing the reality of our mortality, individuals can free themselves from the shackles of anxiety, seize the opportunity to create profound meaning in their existence. Finally, we come to the cultural perspective on death. Cultural attitude towards death also plays a significant role in shaping individuals' fears and perceptions. Different societies have varied approaches to mortality, ranging from celebration of life to rituals that acknowledge the inevitability of death. In many Eastern philosophies such as Buddhism, Hinduism, death is viewed as a natural part of cyclical nature of existence. The concept of reincarnation, where life and death are intertwined in an eternal cycle, encourages adherents to see death not as an end but as a transition. This perspective fosters a more harmonious relationship with the idea of mortality, promoting a focus on spiritual growth and ethical living. Conversely, Western cultures often struggle with an aversion to discussing death openly. The pervasive fear of death can lead to a society that is preoccupied with youth and the pursuit of eternal vitality, often neglecting the wisdom and richness that comes with aging. Breaking free from fear. To break free from fear of death is to liberate oneself from constraints that hinder a full and meaningful life. Accepting mortality can be a transformative process that allows individuals to appreciate the preciousness of each moment and the interconnectedness of all life. What are the methods that we can employ to overcome the fear of death? Number one, living in the present. By acknowledging the transience of life, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation of the present moment. Every experience, every relationship, every achievement becomes more profound when viewed in the context of life's impermanence. Number two, facing fears and taking risks. Confronting the fear of death can empower individuals to face other fears and take risks they might have otherwise avoided. Stepping outside the comfort zones becomes a courageous act when one recognizes that life is a finite opportunity for growth and exploration. And number three, cultivating meaningful connections. Recognizing the shared human experience of mortality can foster empathy and strengthen interpersonal connections. Relationships take on a new significance when viewed as opportunities to share the journey of life, acknowledging both its joys and sorrows. And finally, number four, contributing to the greater whole. Acceptance of mortality can inspire individuals to contribute positively to the world, recognizing their actions ripple through time, building a legacy grounded in compassion, creativity, and altruism becomes a way to transcend individual mortality. In conclusion, I would like to say, in the profound paradox that fearing death is fearing life, lies in the key to unlocking the true essence of human existence. To fully embrace life is to confront mortality with courage and wisdom, recognizing that the inevitability of death adds depth and significance to every moment. By integrating this understanding into our psychological, philosophical, and cultural perspectives, we can liberate ourselves from the shackles of fear and embark on a journey towards a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Ultimately, it is through acknowledging and accepting the finite nature of life we open ourselves to the infinite possibility within it. This is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a great life.